Hello and welcome to the Irresistible Podcast, where we tell extraordinary stories about ordinary people doing extraordinary things. You are lucky to have pressed on that button and watching this episode. I am super excited to welcome the beautiful, talented dancers that are shaking Dubai and making moves all over stages, Mario and Besse.
I think the club is meant to be coming from the fans. But we don't have fans.
Hello, how are you? Thank you so much for honoring our invite at TIP. We are really humbled that you get to be here. So tell us, if your body had a language, had like a signature move, what would it be? What would it be? The signature move that you'd bust for your body?
It will be my name.
Your name?
Besse.
Okay.
That's correct. Besse, everybody.
That sounds like the Burna Boy song.
Yes, you know it.
Oh, okay, all right. What about you? Is that a difficult question?
Not really.
Okay, good. Let's go.
It's gonna be vibes. Good vibes.
Good vibes. Oh, because he's actually Mario Good Vibes. So, yeah. So this is the first time we're physically meeting.
Yeah.
Besse is one person we literally meet everywhere on all events.
Wow.
I'm going to the carnival. I'm going to a fitness event where people are working out. I'll find him somewhere. So one thing that we do in this podcast is that we tell stories of people doing things that are outside the box. When you come to Dubai, you either look for cleaning jobs, you look for the basic stuff, yeah? But here you are guys making money off dancing, making a living literally out of dance. You have done so much, and we'll get to that, but what moved you? When did you first realize that you are a dancer? When did you first realize you are a dancer? Yes.
Are you going first? I'll go first.
This is interesting because
I started first before you should go first.
Oh, really?
Okay.
What's the question again?
When did you first realize you were a dancer?
I really can't be specific about it, you feel me? But it's been a very long time. It's been a very long time.
So have you always danced?
Yes.
You've
actually,
always danced?
Yeah.
Is it like a safe place? Because I dance too. I love dancing. That's my happy place. I'll just bust a move if I am stressed or working out.
Yeah.
So for you, how did it come about?
For me, I think it's a gift. Because I actually didn't really learn how to dance before I started dancing. I remember when I was very small. I can't remember the age, but I was very probably 5 years old then.
Okay.
There was this birthday celebration on my streets then. It's just a funny story anyways.
Yeah.
So the celebrant was there, and there was this dance competition where we were I think 10 or 11 of us, we're dancing. We have to dance then. We just need one winner, right?
Yeah.
It's just gonna be one winner. Then I think I was still there. They were taking people out one after the other. Then I think I won. But what happened is,
why are you being humble about it?
I won. I will tell you why.
Say.
The thing is, the celebrant is part of us. Okay, it was part of us. It's actually his birthday. Then he started crying. Do you understand? Then he started crying.
So he had to win.
You feel me? Then they gave my gift to this guy. I swear. But I can't forget this story. I don't know why. Till now, I can't forget.
No, because I feel like it's still happening in a way. Because some of us, sometimes we win and our gifts are given to other people because of things. Think about it right now in Dubai, and you guys being in an industry that is about basis of who you know in that industry and the connections that you make, and you realize that people are getting it out of not really merit, but because they look a certain way or
exactly
where they come from, So it really is a representation of what is really happening sometimes, but we fight against all odds to continue knowing. But that part that you remember, that you were the winner, it doesn't matter who went home with the prize. You were the winner. Okay.
Thank you.
That was a nice one, actually.
Yeah.
Let's go, sir.
So for me, I've been dancing from my mom's stomach.
Who guys gonna come here?
That's what I tell people.
Let's close this man. Let's just go home.
Because
Your mom's womb, bro. Okay.
Even my mom was like, when she was giving birth to me, I was even kicking her stomach.
Mom, is that true?
She knows. That's why till now she's even fucking proud of me because she's like, she knows.
You're living your dream.
Yeah, but at some point she was like, why not leave dance, get a job, working there. Even dance killed Michael Jackson and all those stuff, But after seeing things that she know that my legs can do, so she's cool with it. So I've been dancing from my mom's stomach.
That's really
nice. I've believed in dance right from time. My dad is a politician. He never wanted me to be a dancer because he's like, what would people see if they see my son dancing in the street? Like, he always wanted us to be this, politician lifestyle,
suits and everything.
Yeah, everything.
And you're the opposite of that.
I want to be in the streets. I want to dance. Companies, they want us to dance for them. It's not about the payment. Yeah, everybody need money, but it's because I even dance when I hear motor sounds. Pee. I even do leg work.
That's what I'm saying. I meet you everywhere. Like the event doesn't have to. It's either corporate, it's fitness, it's fun.
So exactly.
I'll find you there. It's so interesting. Yeah.
So your dad, not politician.
Yeah, my dad.
Is that true, by the way?
Yeah.
Your papa, not politician for Nigeria.
I even have to study political science.
Oh wow.
You did actually study political science. Yeah. Like you went to school. Did you finish?
Yeah, Madonna University. I studied political science.
We're proud of you.
So I know about government and
governance
fundamental human rights and everything.
You had to bring in fundamental.
That is, if you stop dancing, you know the next thing.
But I cannot stop.
No, he's not stopping dancing. Okay. Here we're telling the stories of extraordinary things working out because it's already working out. You guys you're already doing amazing. I'll pick up on something that you said. One of the many things that you said. How hard was it to convince the people in your lives? You will start and then he'll go. How hard was it to convince the people in your life? You know what? I know dance looks like a joke because we're all laughing when people are dancing. But believe in me, I got this. Because you keep on saying that I believed in dance. Yeah.
Okay. At first, you have to. Are you talking about in Dubai or
generally? Because I think you're still convincing people.
Yeah, actually.
I think that's a job we continuously have to do. Like, I'm good enough. Please see that I have value. And I hear when you say it's not about the money, but we'll have that conversation. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll repeat the question. Do you want me to repeat the question?
Yeah.
Like, how did you make them believe that you have, that dance is worth it? Like, it will pay my bills and this is the kind of life I want to live. Because like you're saying, it's an African kind of vibe that go get a job, go get an office job. True. So now telling them that this is what my legs can do. How did you do that?
First, I started from the street dance. Dancing in the street and people spray you money. In
Nigeria, this is Nigeria.
Yeah, this is Nigeria. Dancing in they invite you for a wedding. You go for a wedding. Okay, even let me start from when I was a kid. Just like Mario, you went for a birthday. Then we go to birthday. We dance they give us food.
That's
why they call it party jollof rice.
Yeah.
You win food, you win pencil, you win books, exercise books, you win cleaner, and all this stuff. Yeah. Sometimes you win belt. So you don't even have to stress your parents to buy you belt. You already have one. You get. Then growing, there's this they call it's just like you having a new company, and you want people to know about it. So they call us. We dance when we are dancing in front of the company. People are gathering, and when people are gathering to watch us, that's a street dance. That they start like they spray you money and you earn from it.
Yeah.
On Sundays, you just go out, you start dancing. And people are drinking, and they're like, oh, okay, this guy is going crazy.
Did you ever dance in church?
In the church? Yeah, stuff we did. He lives in me.
What is that? You guys just sang because we're from different. The people watching, I'm Kenyan. They're from Nigeria. I promise that this is a Black people podcast, not just Kenyan. And here we are, a Nigerian guests. So here we are. So tell us the context.
He lives in me. There's one name.
It's a gospel music actually.
He lives in me. Yeah.
So was it like a competition or something, or it's just a dance?
It's like you have to wear a white hand glove, a black T-shirt, a white shirt. Then the ladies, they wear a white gown, and that's what they call it.
The thing is, when it's a gospel music and it was trending in churches there.
Oh.
So whenever we want to and there's this children anniversary or children stuffs, so we actually mix use of that music.
Yeah.
Literally most churches make use of that. He lives in me. He promised me. I can't remember the song, but I know you know, right? You know.
So growing up more and coming down to Dubai, before we started with going to the beach, we put music, we start dancing, and people, they see us and they were like, okay, where do you guys teach? We want to learn.
Yeah.
Because this is Africa, this is our culture.
Yeah.
No, nobody, you can't learn it from anybody else. It's still going to be us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You get Azonto, Akwaba, legwork, everything. It's our culture. Forget that it's coming into music. But normally, if you go deep, it's our culture. Yeah. You cannot take it away from us.
Yeah.
So we started doing dance class. We take ourselves to the club. We pay for tickets. We pay for gate fee. We buy ourselves drinks to dance and for people to know that there is something in dance.
So you're saying more action made people actually believe in you that
because,
this is going to make sense.
If you're hiding, how will people know that you are a dancer?
Yeah, true.
You can't just keep on saying I'm a good dancer.
And, people believe in what they see.
Show workings.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
So before you know it, now we do dance club, we do workshop everywhere. Like everybody wants us. Now we don't even pay for tickets to go to activities. Ticket pay us to come to
go
tickets.
And
Exactly.
All right, that's beautiful. So I'll go to the next one because I feel like he answered it very, very
well.
Yes, very well. So I want to ask you, what are the steps that you took? Because it's very easy to say, I'm talented, I was born with this, but there's hard work that goes into it, because I feel like I can actually stand on my 10 toes and say that hard work will always be talent. You can be as talented as whoever you think you are, but if you don't put in the hard work, then it doesn't pay off. So tell us about hard work when it comes to dance.
First of all, hard work is good, but me personally, I'm going to talk for myself, okay? I'm a very spiritual person.
Okay.
Do you understand?
I love
and
that.
I believe in grace also. Apart from you working hard, you still have to always pray for grace. Do you understand? I feel like there are a lot of dancers that I'm not the best. There are a lot of dancers that when I even see them, I'm like, wow, this guy is good. But they are not where I am right now. Like, I'm actually way higher than them.
Yeah.
So when I do my thing, I also pray. You understand? Like, even if you are dancing and you are trying to prove to people that you are very, very good, you still have to pray and tell God that this is what I want and this is what I do. So that's it. So I combine both together. It's not just being hardworking. Do you understand? You have to always pray for grace also. That's
true. That is true. And I am saying a balance of the two, because there are so many people who are praying and not putting in the work. And you can't, because there's no way I'm just going to pray that I want to dance for so and so, and then I'm not putting in the work. I'm not tagging. In the era of social media, you have to combine the two. You have to tag these people. You have to do these things. That's what I was talking about. Like, it has to be hard work. Because right now I can't tell you I'm a really good podcaster,
and you can't see
it. You really have to see it to believe it. Like he said, it's action based that we actually get to see. And now you guys are in Dubai. So, how did you get to Dubai? Tell us, per se. You're in Dubai. You're in Dubai. How did you get into to Dubai?
I was sleeping. My mom was like, just keep it in mind, you're traveling on Saturday.
How does that... Oh, okay.
So now I'm happy arrange everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fancy. So, what happened exactly? We're talking to a rich kid at this point.
She's like if you get to the airport, I don't know anybody in Dubai. I don't have a brother, I don't have a sister.
So, why Dubai out of all places in the world? People are going to the US, the UK. Why Dubai?
I think she felt like I need to take a step.
So the decision was not yours?
No, I never knew I was coming to Dubai.
We have suffered, Mario,
Nice, actually.
So someone decided for you? They booked the ticket for you?
She's like, you'll be traveling and someone will come pick you at the airport. So when I got at the airport, I called the number. The guy was like, take a taxi, and the taxi would drop. I'm like, I don't know anywhere here. She's like, just take a taxi. The taxi will drop you at my place. I took a taxi. The guy was like, okay, this is where my own side of the taxi is stopping. And this is how much. The guy took like a lot of money from me. So I called the guy. I'm like, this guy stopped me here. He was like, bro, this guy duped you. Well, I'm like, bro,
in Dubai?
Yeah. I'm like, bro, you are laughing. But I asked you to come to the airport and pick me. But he was like, okay, take another taxi. Make sure you see me before you pay. I'm like, okay, I took another one. That's when he came down and he picked me up. And I mean, he was like, your hands are too soft that you cannot work in this country. You know, I have to teach you the street way of this country and everything.
Really?
Where was he from?
He was still in charge. He's from Nigeria.
What year was this?
Bro, it's been long. This was around
2019.
2019. Yeah, 2019.
Wow.
So you've been here around how many years? 6?
6 years.
6
Wow.
years.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a long time.
So
And also a very short time. It's Dubai. Time moves fast.
yeah, time moves fast. So I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm good at observing things. I don't talk much. I like observing the background first. Before you know it, they started wearing my clothes. They started eating my foodstuffs. And
Those
everything.
guys?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm like, so how does the street pay you guys with this kind of lifestyle? Then I was not comfortable. I disappeared. I don't know where I'm going, but I just wanted to leave that environment.
Yeah.
And that's when I ended up at Al Ain.
Alain.
Yeah,
Oh, outside Dubai.
yeah.
Eh? You don't suffer like this.
He hasn't suffered. His book is. You know what? We're not going to demean your story. You have suffered.
My guy. Sorry.
Oh, no, it's normal. It's normal. I mean, everybody in Dubai have a story.
Definitely, you are true. You're right.
If you don't have a story in Dubai, then I mean, I have to remove my cap for you. That you are lucky and graced.
It's true.
I've done construction company work. I've cleaned, like you said before. I've worked in a car polish. What?
Wow.
Yeah, so there's no job now that you can get. I've worked
I
in
really
a
did
Chinese
not know
company
that.
and everything. Yeah, no.
So in Alain, you left Dubai and then went to Alain to.
No, first I left and I went to I was in uncompleted building where I was lying down just to sleep for that night.
Really?
Then the owner
No.
it happened. There's a lot of people who do it. Now, trust me, a lot of people are going through a lot here in Dubai.
That's very brave of
Like
you,
some
bro.
people are sleeping in the staircase.
Wow.
You get it happens. So when the owner of the building came, he was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I don't know. I just want to find somewhere to keep my head." He's like, "Do you have a work?" I said, "No." He said, "Have you worked in an construction site?" I'm like, "No, I don't have." But he was like, "Okay, come, I'll take you." Then he took me to Alain. He said he has there I was staying with Indian, Bangladesh, Pakistani, you get. But still, I was okay because then all I wanted to do is just to do something, you get. Because I mean, your dad is not here, your mom is not here, your family is not here. You're on your own, so you have to survive. And I'm the first son, you get. So you have to survive. So there I was working, and I was also using my money to change my visa to 3 months.
Oh, so you came on a visit visa.
I came with visit visa. So when I gathered enough, when I did my Emirates ID, that's when I moved to Dubai and I started focusing on the dance life.
Wow, I didn't see that one going that way, by the way. Because I thought, like, okay, mommy booked the flight, so fancy.
Life is sweet.
You went to Jumeirah, stayed there, and then, they found you.
It didn't go that
Okay,
way.
that's interesting. Wow, okay. Mario,
Wow.
please bring some good vibes.
Wow. Wow.
So what I
Really?
did there. See what I did.
It's crazy.
Yeah, all right.
Okay. Bese, my guy. So sorry. Okay. My story is actually very, very different. Okay. My story is different. Although back home, like years ago, I've struggled already when it comes to dancing. Like then I was doing road shows, like you said. And my own road show was really crazy, like weapons. I've worked for different brands. DSTV.
That's in Nigeria.
In Nigeria then. DSTV, Dangote Cube, Gala, drinks, like, whereby you have to dance on the streets.
Yeah.
Then that was when I was like really, really struggling, dancing. But when I came to Dubai, I actually didn't plan dancing in Dubai. I didn't come to dance in Dubai.
What did you come to do?
I just came to chill with my friends.
Okay. So you had friends here and then you just
We
came?
actually came together.
On holiday or something?
Yep.
Okay. Me too.
So that's why I say it's different. I didn't find myself in a lane like my guy. But I'm proud of you now, right? You're doing good now, right?
Now we get.
It's just part of the like.
Now we get Dubai. Now.
You understand? Yeah.
We get Dubai. Like Dubai is our own.
Yeah. Now we get them.
See, yeah.
So when when I go to Dubai, I just did this video with one of my friends, and a studio contacted us like, we're looking for Afro dancers and that. Can you?
Wow.
Then that's how I started teaching dance.
Please studio contact me. I am really good at
then I met this friend of mine, my brother from another mother.
How many years in now? When did you meet?
I met him the same year I came to Dubai, 2021, right?
Yeah. Okay.
That's 1 month after
he has been slapped by
so they actually paved way for us because I think him Fetani and Co, they've really sacrificed a lot for us already, like people like me that was I don't know how to.
His first class was my class.
Oh, true. That was true. When I came to
Dubai.
So
he ran so that you can walk.
He was once my student.
Is it walk? He walked so that you can run.
So the thing is, even if I was not planning to come dance in Dubai, dance is like part of me.
Yeah.
It's still something
so you would have been dancing anywhere in the world.
Me? So when I was like, I feel like dancing, then I just searched online or something, and basically like, you'll be taking Fetani's class, so I'll be teaching tonight. Then I went to his class. I paid this guy. He collected money from my hand.
Fetani.
But yeah, that was like, it was fun. So yeah. I mean.
So you paying him actually, I think it did something for you, realizing that you can actually make money.
Yeah, makes sense. Actually, I was like, okay. Then that was when I got contacted by the studio and I started teaching until now.
Oh, so they contacted you to be a teacher in their studio?
Not same studio.
Oh,
it's a different studio. We have a lot of studios in Dubai.
No, I'm saying the first studio.
Yes.
It contacted you to be a teacher or to dance for something.
To be a teacher, to start teaching.
Okay. So basically, we're all teachers. We just teach in different things.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Good. That's really good. So yours smooth.
I mean, I don't know if I should call it smooth, but yeah, thank God.
Well, life is, you paid your dues in Nigeria.
That's why
I know people may think, but you have to pay your dues somewhere.
Actually.
You have to pay your dues somewhere because it sounds, even like when these people who go viral, people are like, oh, they just went viral like this. No.
Yes.
You don't know the videos, the amount of videos they've posted or like they've tried to get out.
Yeah, people don't actually know the sacrifices we've done.
Yeah.
If I start posting my throwbacks, man, you'll be like, really?
Yeah.
Because then I was like, that was what I was... They were paying me. That was what I was living on. Like, then they were paying me sometimes 2,000 naira per day.
Because
and we danced for over 10 hours. Yes.
Good dance.
Like we dance.
Like parade you.
Even when it's raining, sunny, like we keep dancing.
It doesn't matter. Bro. And if you don't show up, there's no pay.
Yes.
Because that's one thing about things like dance.
Yeah, exactly.
If you don't show up,
you can be fired though. They don't joke. Yeah, you are going to show up. You have to show up.
There's a lot of people who do it for free.
Thank you.
And those statements have been used on you so many times that it becomes, you have to. I see his defenses. Sometimes I see him and I see he has defenses, and I do understand why he has defenses, because I think he's seen a lot of people take advantage of him.
That's
and he knows what to... I've watched your journey from far, by the way. I kind of see it, and that's why you're here. Because I admire how you carry yourself. I admire how you keep putting yourself out there, and it doesn't matter whether the whole crowd is white, and I'm saying this without fear of whatever. It doesn't matter. You will make them dance.
Definitely.
It's just, and you should see, and I know you see me sometimes, but I'll be in the crowd and I'm like, that's my friend. Even I didn't even know how to pronounce his name, but I'll be like, that's my friend. What's his name?
I don't know.
But that's my friend. I've been there shouting every time, because honestly, I meet him like literally everywhere I go, and that just makes me know that he's showing up for himself.
Yeah.
So tell us about the nose that you've gotten, like because you've just told us they didn't hear, but you said it was 1 year 7 months, and then you come back to Dubai. It wasn't like pap and then he got the visa, right? So after that you come to Dubai. Tell us about the nose that you get in Dubai when you know this is what you really want to do, but they're not giving you a chance.
People here, they feel like when you get the Emirates ID free freelance, that you already Dubai is gonna be sweet. But that's another journey. That's another beginning. Well, okay, I'll start with all thanks to people like Fetani.
What is Fetani? You keep mentioning.
Fetani, she's a dancer. She's part of our dance crew. That's the queen.
CEO.
That's CEO. I call her CEO because she started when I first went to her class. When I text her, she's like, "Okay, come." I paid for her class. That was when she was.
I feel like everyone has to pay somebody.
I mean,
you can't.
As it should be.
So after her class, at first thing she was like, "Oh, you look more handsome in life than in photo." I'm like, "Okay, is she dying for me or what?" I know.
Nigerian man.
Okay, so she started. First of all, she started with giving me her contacts, like people who bring jobs for her. So I can remember the first one she gave me. That was a movie shoot for an Indian actor.
A movie,
yeah.
Okay.
So we are part of the dancers. They were looking for black guys for dance. So then the second one was the one we did at.
Oh, you did that one first.
Yeah,
and then you got paid.
Yeah, I got paid.
Okay.
Very, very so good. Like it was 1 week shoot.
Do you want to tell us how much?
It's Mahesh Babu from India. It's a very big actor.
Do you want to tell us how much it is?
That one, it paid us so good. I would say, like each day it was almost up to 700.
And that was what year was this?
That was 2020.
After COVID.
2020. That was 2020.
During COVID.
Yeah, during COVID, but COVID have not yet gotten that so strong. Yeah.
700 is good money.
It's good then.
A day.
Makes sense.
And in a day.
You're not doing much.
It makes sense.
You're not doing much. It's just like you just have to be around.
You're not paraded for 10 hours.
No, you don't have to. No. You just have to be around. They will give you room. It's just whenever they need you guys. They even gave us tattoos, all these stickers, tattoos.
Wow.
They gave us outfits for the dance, and it's different location. Some with,
and they're providing transport and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. And they also made me realize, like, have you seen Film Trick? So I saw Film Trick original one where you have to. There is this in Nigeria we call it caterpillar. You see this all this tractor. Then they will put the hook at your back. The thing will be dragging you up to show that you're flying.
Wow, nice experience, huh?
Yeah. Okay. So that when we see people flying, then I always like, how do they do it now? Now I saw it live. And I'm always like, kudos to the Indian actors, like they are so good. Like I ever see someone use a stick to break Lamborghini glass, and when he breaks one, they'll be like, cut, not good. They will remove the glass, they will put another one. You see, so it's crazy. Wow. Then from there, I also kudos to people like Ayman and Maki. They're from Sudanese. These are people I grew up with in Aline. People who always saw whatever I was doing, and they're like, bro, till now, that's Maki number one. He's the owner of Afrobeat. No.
Oh.
No, he doesn't want people to know about it now. I've leaked the secret, but I can't hold it because he's someone I respect so much. Yeah, even till now.
Afrobeat is a show.
Is one of the biggest shows in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Yes, this land. Like one thing I like about him is whenever he comes to anywhere there is dancers, he always asks about Bese because he knows what I can do. You get, yeah, people like him, and also, I mean, then we used to go to the club, try to dance and make people know about us, and House of Yanos, VI and Co. So before you know it, boom, 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 boom. Bese, crazy leg walk. Before you know it, I met Mario, I met Blaze, I met a lot of people. Biggie.
You guys have a crew. Is it the one called Burger?
Yeah, Dubai Burger.
Dubai Burger.
That's the biggest burger company in Dubai.
Burger company. How?
Why Dubai Burgers though? Like, out of all names, I'm not. It's a beautiful name because even like when you add that part, I just want to know, like, that's a very odd name for a dance crew.
Isn't it unique?
It is very unique. That's why I say odd.
We fought for that name.
You fought for that name.
Even me. So actually, at some point, I was like,
who came up with the name?
Okay.
Okay. Tell them. Tell us.
It was in Atlantis. When we were on a live video, and we were like, people were like, "Oh, are you guys like a crew or what?" We were like, "Yes." And we were like, "What's your name?" And that time we were eating burger, because I can remember we were doing this challenge sweet with burger, and we were like, "You know what? Our name is Dubai Burgers."
Guys,
and that's how
we're supposed to be creative.
Yeah, it's fine. And it's actually creative.
I'm judging you. That's the most less creative thing that is like, I don't want to think.
Imagine
Dubai burgers.
if they ask for like what's and we don't know, like we don't know, it doesn't like. So we have to like think of something fast.
So the only
And
thing
it's
that
nice when people hear
was,
Dubai burgers, they want to know again. Like
why?
what's that?
Because I heard you and
Yeah.
I've seen you dance with the girls and stuff like that. You guys have like 2 girls. Is
Yeah,
it
2
2
girls, 2
and
boys.
2 boys?
Yes,
Oh my
yes.
god, you guys
each,
can dance.
Each
Thank you.
burger has the name.
Oh, each burger has a name. Ah, okay.
What's your burger?
I'm lead burger. That's the fire burger.
I'm vibe burger.
Fine or fun?
Lit vibe burger.
Oh, lit. Lit
burger.
L-I-T.
Yeah.
L-I-T.
Vibe.
burger. Fetani is fresh burger.
Fetani is fresh burger.
And we
Then
have Blaze.
But I think I know Fetani then. I think she was also in your class. Okay, and then the last
We
one.
have Blaze Barbie burger.
Blaze. Oh, Barbie.
burger. She's the last born. She came last actually.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
So it's a
she's
group
in-
of 4.
Yeah, group
That's
of 4.
beautiful. Again, now I will go deep and ask you, like, now from that sense, Mario will answer us, like, do you see how community can actually make the journey shorter? Because there's a quote that says that mentors are like a shortcut to success. Because think about it. Probably your journey, you may think it's smooth, but probably your journey is not it wouldn't be where it is if you hadn't met the people that you have met.
True.
So can you tell us the story of like community? He has mentioned people. We keep on saying thank you for this, thank you for this. So what is the role of community in your success in Dubai?
Yeah, I think it's actually important to be honest. Besa have said almost everything, but yeah, connections. You feel me? We still have to like meet some kind of people to really like put us up there. Do you understand? For instance, when we had this Davido and Chris Brown show,
Yeah.
someone actually had a link and called us like, bro, Davido is in Dubai and he needs dancers.
Yeah.
And I think you and Bese are fit for this, you understand? So, and we went there and we killed it.
Guys,
You
we're not
feel
talking
me?
about Chris Odhiambo. We are talking about
Oh,
Chris
sorry.
Brown.
Oh,
The Chris Brown, yeah, not Chris Momo. It's Chris Brown.
Like Chris Brown and
I'm
Davido.
seated with dancers.
Breezy,
Yeah, Breezy. Yeah, these are Chris Brown dancers and Davido and
Yeah.
a list that they're going to mention eventually. But yeah, continue.
yeah, so that's a very big one actually. And it helped us, you know. We have really achieved a lot.
Yeah,
like,
from
since
that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And,
And it came from a call,
Feel me?
literally, yeah.
Also, we've met a lot of artists. Shout out to Mo. Moej,
Moej.
feel me? He's from, I think it's Indian also.
No, more is yeah, also that is.
We don't even know. But shout out to
Oh,
Mo.
You
It's
see,
a good
I like
It's
the way you
always-
guys. That's another thing I want us to. Kenyans need to learn from Nigerians. Like, you guys mix with literally anybody and everybody, and you never know who's gonna open the door for you.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really beautiful to see. And one thing about Nigerians, and I like when we talk about these things in terms of like not. Nigerians are like this or Kenyans are like this. It's like this is how they do things, and this is what I can learn from them. So when I'm asking, it's not from a point of distinction. It's from a place of like, what can I borrow from? You can learn something from Kenyans. There's something that we do right that you guys are bold and you know what you want, and no one stands in your way.
Exactly.
So one thing about you is networking. You guys network like no one, like crazy business.
Yeah.
So yeah, continue.
So yeah, like I said, shout out to Mo because he's always there for us. He's always like telling us like,
He believed.
guys, what's up? He always like, he's actually the first person to put us in clubs, because sometimes the club is boring at some point and you need
The
people
vibe
like
to
us
bring you.
to like just come and hype the crowd, just hype them. And yeah, when we step on stage, people are already like, they're
Yeah.
repeating after us. You can just give them simple moves for probably 10 minutes, 15 minutes, that's it. And he
But you
keeps,
get paid.
like, sure, it's not for free, you know. And he always like make sure we meet the artists, because he always bring in artists from South Africa. Through Mo Edge, we met Kali Harrison, Indonema Pomosa.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kali Harrison, by the way, he's my guy. So we met Shle, we met Masterpiece. Like, I can't
So
even
what
remember.
when you say
like,
he makes sure that we meet the artist,
okay.
I want to borrow into that. What does that mean for a dancer? When
It means,
meet
you
the
know,
artist? Yeah.
it's two different things. You might be performing and as a dancer, and probably there's an artist that day, and the artist is not even gonna give a fuck about you. Can I use the F word?
Yeah,
Sorry.
sure.
You know,
Sorry,
but
Mom.
for Mo, he always makes sure, because it's a big it's actually good if you can like chill with the artists, take pictures with artists,
because there's
like,
a connection that could happen
Exactly.
in that sense, and
Yeah.
then they're like, I want you to dance for me in
Thank
this other
you.
time. Oh,
So
okay.
it's not just after we dancing like that. You also want us to grow,
Yeah.
meet these people, take videos with them, and he keeps asking, "Afa, are we getting more connections?" Like that
Yeah.
guy is a good guy. So he's one of the people that is really like making us like grow. And,
Also,
you know.
Shalabo.
Yeah, shout out to Shole
Shalabo,
Boy, by the way. Also, he's always you want to take from them.
Typical.
Typical.
I don't know none of these people, but
You will know them soon, actually.
They sound like awesome people, honestly.
But yeah, those guys are really good guys. They're all
Yeah.
promoters. Like
People who believe in
global.
what we are doing, and they believe in even if they are sleeping and they tell them, okay, see what they can do. They know that this is what they can do.
Yeah. Do you think Dubai creates a space for you to actually do that? Because like in JLT, when we met in JLT, it was a government initiative about wellness. I think it was the 30 November
Yeah.
fitness challenge.
Fitness
Those
challenge.
are not things that we do have in our countries, yeah?
Ah.
So do you think you're better placed than someone in Nigeria?
Definitely.
Yes, tell us about that.
Fucking definitely. Oh my god,
First
I
of all, we'll start with Dubai. At some point, makes dance life hard for us.
Yeah, actually. There was
Okay.
a point
Because
like that.
sometimes when you want to make a dance video, you have to take permission. You have to, and you have to go through a lot of process, which is not meant to be like that. Sometimes they have to seize your speaker. They have to do this one because what?
Oh, because of public
What? I mean, there's no big deal. You dancing, and I watch videos, YouTube videos, Instagram, like
In the
people
States.
outside UK,
US,
people dance in the metro station, and it's
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
the vibe.
you can't be doing that here.
Try
Yeah, see, it's a problem.
You can't be doing that here.
Even in the normal streets, you want to make a video in city walk,
Oh, the
you'd be like,
securities
you
are
have
gonna
to
be like,
securities be like, you have to go
No.
get a permission.
Really?
Yeah. So
So is the permission like a license, or what do you have? What do you have to
it's
get?
you have to
Write to the-
write
to
to
them, yeah.
them, and you have to.
And they're
And
going to
it takes
approve.
like days before you can. It's going to come out. Approval.
And but creativity doesn't take that. It once when you feel the vibe, you just put on the speaker and that's it.
That's the problem.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
not everywhere though, but most places we face
Yeah.
that challenges actually.
Okay, that's
So,
a good
but yeah,
question. I
Dubai
never
is-
even
But
think
apart
to
from
do-
that,
It's a
Yeah.
very
I
good
mean,
advantage.
Dubai have really, they have really supported our ministry. You get, and they
Sounds
do-
like a preacher, eh? You know, my ministry. Okay, the Lord's
get-
ministry. Huh?
The thing is, Dubai is doing its own. Why we are also doing our own? We're not just sitting down like this.
Yeah.
We're in
Yeah.
Dubai. We still have to.
So it's a collaboration.
Yes.
The environment is right,
Exactly.
and then you create the opportunity.
Maybe if
for
I was
you.
not in Dubai, I would never have a chance to be on stage with Chris Brown, Davido, or we will never. Have a
Chances
chance
are
to
it's
do
true.
it.
Chances
I mean, it
are
might
is.
happen. God's plan, though,
Yeah,
but man, it's slim.
yeah. Very
It's a
slim.
very, very slim
Yeah,
chance,
yeah.
yeah.
And now Chris Brown is going to sound like the basis of the many big acts that you're going to be on stage with, because now it's like a resume, like it's like a CV.
Yeah,
If-
exactly.
if
I
I
don't need
say-
to say much. You understand?
Yeah,
How far?
it's-
Those are the Chris Brown boys, or Davido
it's
boys.
it's a
Yes.
history here because that's the first time in history.
Yeah.
Chris Brown, Dubai dance has been on stage with Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest with you guys, I respect dance more than anything. I came to his class, I think once or twice, and every time I was just being left behind because choreo is not my thing. I can dance, I can move my body, I have coordination. I feel like I'm fighting for
You're a professional.
I'm fighting for I can dance, guys. But with choreography, it's just a whole different vibe. And also, I respect dance teachers. You know, it's like me. I know math, but explaining math is just a whole other thing, because I know, and I'm like, why are you finding it difficult to know? I know, so why are you not knowing?
Why can't you know?
So him, the way he teaches in class, the way he breaks it down, he will repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat. And I see, it's like, yesterday I was in a circus at Coca-Cola Arena, and the guy was literally on skates and lifting a girl. They were dancing on skates,
Oh,
you know,
wow.
on skates.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then it wasn't the whole stage. Now they made it harder, and the space was like this tiny. And then it's on edge. And you know the way you're saying they have a forklift to put them. They just had a string, and then the guy was just lifting each other. And I'm telling you, that power of like limitlessness of human beings, like there's nothing we can't do, is what I feel about teachers and dancers. Because in the sense that you have to dance and perfect the steps before you come and teach me.
Yeah.
So that step has to get into the other step, and then the other step, like the way I internalize it makes me fall in love. Yes, because I remember that choreo in my head. I can't remember it with my legs because no. But in my head, I remember that choreo. It was in JLT. I remember I even walked. I'd come with a taxi. I walked home.
Why?
Thinking I was overweight then, and in my head I just saw what was happening in that class. I was in my weight loss journey. But then and that's why I usually say I go out because different things bring different more emotions for me. You may not even know it, but I had come with a taxi. I used to live in JLT, but it was a few blocks. It was few whatevers, and it was far. But I remember I walked back home thinking I need to be fit to be able to dance like this. So he literally like motivated me to want to do more. So yeah, it's just not dance. It's more than dance. It's a story you're telling and you're changing lives, to be honest with you. So yeah, what was I going to ask? Yeah, one of the things that you do, like a ritual before you practice about, you've gotten the memo, you're dancing for Chris Brown. What is the one thing that you did to get ready?
To get ready?
Oh.
For me, I have a dance spirit.
He says you're weird.
All your own thing, man. You just get as it be. You come with that spirit again.
You know what I call that spirit?
But yeah, I feel you.
There's this mood that you'll be. Normally, I know how to dance. But when that spirit is inside you, you just want to dance.
Yeah.
And that's how I create my choreography for classes. I don't just, I have class tomorrow or I have class next week. Once, I can be like this. That's why sometimes when he's always like, say you're always on headset.
You're trying to tap into that spirit.
That spirit it comes in.
Mario, stop laughing.
That's why when people say, okay, but say your class sometimes looks hard, I'm like, it does not come from me. It comes from the spirit.
Nice.
I
like that. I'm serious. I like that. I'm serious.
That's my dance
spirit.
Yeah,
seriously.
My normal me, I can do leg work. Even like when he was in Nigeria, when he started teaching amapiano, he was surprised because it's not my thing.
But then you told us that you had to.
It was
teach
never I had to find something, and it have to come through my dance spirit, not just through me. You get so whenever I'm in that dance spirit, I just want to dance, and I just want to create. That's when I create. And once I create, I record and I keep it, because once it leaves,
it might not even. That's true.
You get it? So
as much as I'm laughing and saying dance spirit, I also have a writing spirit. There are times I'll wake up at 2 a.m. and I'll literally write. I'll just write.
It comes. Everybody have it.
True. And if I don't write, it's gone. I would not remember what it was about. Yeah.
So you were in that spirit before climbing that, before hitting the stage.
So coming to that part of climbing the stage. Though that event came with a lot in my own side. It came with a lot, even from the promoter, But one thing I always say, my spirit is strong. Our spirit is strong. You get? I always believe if it's my thing, it's my thing. If it's not my thing, it's not my thing.
Definitely.
I'm not someone who fans people. Okay, yes, it's Chris Brown. But trust me, he's Chris Brown on his own way. I respect him because
you're better on your own way.
I'm better on my own way. He's Mario on his own way. Chris Brown can never be Mario.
No, impossible.
Mario can never be Chris Brown. There are people who came to that stage not because of Chris Brown, but because Mario is going to be on that stage.
Trust. We've talked about this.
I mean, my family is there, so I already know that it's gonna be a boom. Because only Bessa cannot do it. Only Mario cannot do it. But when you combine the two together, I don't want to say much.
He's saying serious stuff.
Yes,
he's dropping serious bombs, by the way. You really are. Because, like, one thing, I will expound on what you just said. One thing is that you stay grounded. It's not about who you're dancing for. It's who you are. Yeah. Like, my dance spirit. Oh, that's so beautiful, by the way. Your dance spirit is that it's like you know who you are and you're just going to showcase that. It doesn't matter who's in the audience. And you're loved at home.
I know what we can do.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Yes, and you.
Okay. Dance spirit.
Follow that now.
I did with you. You know what's funny? I don't think I've told you about this. Before this Davido and Chris Brown thing, I had a dream. I think a month before, 2 months before that, I was on stage with Davido. I saw myself on stage with him, like very big stage. I told my babe, I was like, I saw this. Like, really? And then I'm serious. Then 2 months later, it happened. But before it's in the stage, because of course, I think it's 15 to 20,000 people. First of all,
where was this happening? Is it Coca-Cola Arena?
Yeah, Coca-Cola Arena.
Wow.
Let's leave Davido and Chris Brown now. Just the people, bro. You are not going there to joke. Your energy,
no joke.
Your energy has to be crazy. Your attitude, your smile. It's not just going there to dance.
Was it Burgers or just the two of you?
Just both of us and 2 other girls, but they are not part of Dubai Burgers. You understand?
Was Burgers a part of? Was it alive then?
Yes, actually. But sometimes it's like that we get gigs differently and you know, individually.
The ladies, they got performance with
Ashake, our girls are doing very good.
Yes, no, yeah.
Our girls are really killing it also.
I like that you guys, the way you're saying, you support each other and you let each other bloom at the end of the day.
And we support ourselves for real.
If
No beef, no...
If it's growing, I'm growing. If I'm growing, he's growing. It's not a...
Shout out to Fetani and Blaze, bad girl.
Maybe I should have them.
Sugar and spice.
They are putting some spice in it.
Okay.
So yeah, like I was prepared. I pray. Anyways, I love to pray. So I pray.
Are you going to church tomorrow?
I don't go to church in Dubai because my church is in my...
Talk about it later. Okay.
So yeah, I prayed and I was already like, after praying, that's it.
Yeah.
I just prayed.
So that's your preparation.
That's it.
I hear you, by the way. Today was one of those days. I opened my door and I was like, I'm feeling so unprepared. By the way, you guys give me the... And then I looked at his Instagram, 50,000 followers. And I was like, I don't know what to ask him. I know you. It's easy. He gets my jokes. He gets my bad jokes. But you, I was like... Then I went down and I told God, you know what? I literally knelt down. I kept my bag and I was like, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, generally. I never feel nervous. Then I went back because I talk too much. And then I went back and I prayed and I told God, you do your thing.
But you've seen the sign.
Yeah.
Good vibes.
Good
that
vibes.
Good vibes is for a reason.
The thing here is when it comes to Mario, a lot of people think he's this kind of person that
he's serious.
So serious.
It does look serious.
I get that from a lot of people. They're like,
does look serious.
I'm so easy to talk to you that Mario. I feel like if I want to talk to Mario, I have to take it so serious.
And then the worst part is you pretend to be serious.
Yeah.
You pretend.
And I'm the most person that keeps serious. And him is always just...
I swear to God.
But then I don't even care when I joke with you. I'm like, he'll get it, he won't get it. But him, I have to digest. And then
you have to think with him. Will he be okay with this joke, or I don't want to...
Yes. And then the worst part is that this is my first episode with 2 guests. So I was like, how am I supposed to manage one who I'm super comfortable with and then the other one who I don't know? So yeah, it's really interesting. And I know we've just touched on like the iceberg of the whole story. But I want you to tell mostly Kenyan people.
Okay.
Please tell us what is one thing that you think that we can borrow from you when it comes to confidence, when it comes to going for your dreams, or anybody, honestly. Yeah, like what is one thing that has kept you on this journey? Because I feel like it's an untraveled waters. Like dance, yes, you're saying there are a lot of dancers, but most people go to work and come back and dance. But you dance. That's it. You dance, full stop. So it's not very conventional, if I may say. So what is one thing that has kept you going in such a job that you get as many no's as possible, really? Because, as a teacher, I get a contract. It's 2 years. For 2 years, my salary is set. I am good to go. But so you get a gig today on Saturday. It's gone. Next week you don't have something to do. It's a continuous
ups and down. And sometimes we get it back to back. You feel me? So the thing I'm just gonna say is it's simple. I mean, it works for me. We are different. What works for me might not work for you. Okay. Prayer, first of all. I don't joke with that.
True.
Consistency.
I like that you keep saying that.
It's very important.
Zero competition.
Bro, your mindset's really, you feel me? You have to like I said, prayer, consistency. You have to believe.
What do you mean when you say consistency?
Like you have to what you like. This is what you do and this is what you like to do. You have to keep showing it. You understand? You don't have to like look around, or you have to like beat yourself up sometimes if you're not getting what you really want to get. For instance, if I post a video and I don't have enough views, doesn't mean I'm not gonna post the next one. I'll just keep doing it there. Someone is watching. Yeah. You have to just put in the back of your mind, like, someone is definitely watching.
And I'll touch on what he said when you say when you're not getting enough views. What about when you get so many views? Some people get stuck on that. Like, you get 10 million views and now you're like, that's it. I'm not posting anymore. But you realize it's a consistency. Exactly. That's why I wanted you to expound what consistency is.
I remember when, I can't remember the year, but there's this song called Kulosa.
Oh, the one that...
Did you see this challenge?
Mm-hmm.
You know people were doing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guess who started this challenge?
Was it you?
I was the one that started the challenge.
No way.
Yes. And that was my first 1 million views on TikTok.
See why I was worried?
You feel me?
I don't even know, but
So, and since then, I've not gotten any other 1 million views. That's the only 1 million views I have on my page. Although I have like
that's
thousands.
a very vulnerable truth
But
for you to
it's
say,
like,
yeah,
but
but
I keep
it's
doing
real.
my thing. You feel me? I don't force things. I just do it.
Because if you would have stopped, we would have left you with the song.
Exactly.
After the Kulosa
Eh,
is done.
and after then was Davido and Chris Brown, all of like a lot of things. You feel me? So yeah, I mean that's it. Let's say
That's good.
You know, I always say zero competition. Don't feel like see what he's doing. It's like me. I don't know what I'm doing. Let me put myself in what he's doing. You're killing yourself.
Yeah.
Because you miss out on the...
Yeah. If it's your thing, it's your thing.
Yeah,
if it's not your thing, it's not your thing. I always tell my friends. Some people be like, this person took my client from me. This person took my student from me. This person took my studio from me. No. If it's yours,
if
it's
they were really yours, they wouldn't have been taken.
Exactly.
We've worked a lot of places where they don't call us back. They call other people. And
that's it.
And people will be like, I know. I saw him there. I know he's the one. Nah. If somebody's for you, he's for you. If it's not for you, it's not for you. So like what he said, like continuously, I know how to do DJ. He knows that. He told me, get a laptop, start. I'm like, bro, no. I'm already cool with my dance is so greedy that he doesn't want me to share with any other thing. Okay, so if I bring up a laptop now and I say, okay, I want to go to the clubs and start DJing, trust me, I'm killing both the dance and I'm also killing the DJ.
Yes, actually.
Because there are other DJs. Allow them to eat from it.
And do what you do best.
And also do what I do best.
Because it's already time consuming.
People already know you for that.
Yeah.
You get. So just be yourself and be cool with people. I don't care what color or whatever.
Good vibes.
Just
man.
good vibes.
Good
be
vibes.
cool with people. And we have Kenyan dancers. There's Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie, my guy.
He's one of the big dancers here. We have people like
Introduce
Moses.
me to him.
He teaches Afrobeat.
Yeah, sure I will.
In
Really?
T6, yes. It's very, very cool.
This is every Thursday.
Yeah.
Then we have people like Easy Afro.
Yeah, you need to meet Izzy. Shout out to Izzy also.
One of the queen. She's the first Afro queen in Dubai.
Is she Kenyan?
Yeah.
We have people like Moses who switched from dancing to drumming.
Dubai Africa.
Now he has a big
should
brand.
just organize this event where I come and talk to all the dancers. Just talk. Okay.
Anytime there is something big, I'll tell you.
Oh, voila.
So we have Kenyan people who we have different countries. We have Uganda. We have one thing I believe is one spirit.
Yeah.
It's not about the countries or what. We have a lot of dancers.
That's my goal. I think I want to bring like the community of us who are actually like bringing togetherness and see like this is what I'm doing that I do best and this is how you can do it better because you're doing it, but if you tweak some little things, it's better done. Or this is how we can market ourselves. This is how we can package ourselves. This is how we can ask for more, you know. Because I was talking to a model yesterday and she was talking about agencies and stuff like that. Is that something we can introduce to dance? You know, those are the conversation I think we can ask ourselves and actually make pay that you don't get paid 700 today and then tomorrow someone is offering you 200 and you take it because you don't have an option. But when you have like things like agencies and stuff like that, I'm asking, I don't know because I'm not in your industry.
It happens and everywhere.
It's a big.
And
this one is
that's
a very
big mistake that you would do.
Problem
because once you start it. Okay.
What about you starting? Now let's talk about, leave alone the other agencies.
Okay.
What about you saying that you're going to start an agency that is going to actually be fair? Because we already know about the stories about people who are taken away from artists. What about you as an artist? You have a dream of actually making something that is for an artist, by an artist who knows the pain. Because Mario, you know the pain of not being paid.
Yeah, of course.
You know the pain of showing up to the club and they tell you we will pay you on Tuesday and you keep on calling until Friday and they are not paying and your rent is due and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So if you know that and you start an agency where you're fighting for those rights, you see, it's by an artist for an artist.
That's a nice one.
You know,
That's
so
a nice one.
Dubai is Dubai. And Dubai, if you're an opportunist, they will use you like nothing. You get. There are even people who will not even go for the money. They just want to be on that stage just to show themselves that you get. So I can say no, that I don't need it.
But definitely someone
Trust
will
me,
take it.
somebody will go for it. Not even for the money itself, but for clout or to show off,
What is this thing called? Exposure.
Exposure. You get, but I don't blame anybody because I was in that stage before.
Yeah.
You get. I was in that. There's sometimes I want to be everywhere, just for everybody to know me first, because that's how you have to start.
Yeah.
You get. So at this point, like we've had cases like that before. We had cases like that this morning. He knows. This morning, and I'm like, okay, number one, it's not like I don't want to do it for you, but I have a podcast, and it's worth more than that money.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah,
that's actually sweet for you.
Some
to say
things
that.
don't really deserve your energy or something. Like if it's not making sense, it's not making sense. You feel me? Yeah. So the only thing is, I feel like what I'm just going to say is, those that has this link that are really there. If you have the link. You have the link of bringing artists or helping dancers, to hit the stage with artists or to pay them. Just use it well.
Yeah.
Because, life is very, very like funny sometimes and tricky. You might be having the link right now and someone else might be having it later. You feel me? So you have to like make sure you treat people well. Treat people well, to be honest. This one is something very, very serious in Dubai. That's, I always tell guys like, bro, I know they like this kind of thing. When I'm very, very like angry, he's the one that always calm me down. Apart from my babe, like when it comes to the dance.
This babe has been mentioned. You have not mentioned anything.
No, Gwese knows how to like kind of marry. It's fine. When like you know what we do, you know our worth, and you know what we can deliver, and you still want to look down on us or like me. To me,
I think
doesn't
that's a
make
whole
sense.
course we need to do. Because honestly, like there's so many times someone knows your worth, but they will want to pay you nothing.
Exposure.
But there are people who accept
that statement of who post you and you'll be famous.
What's that?
Like, do you think I want famous or I want to?
What's that?
I want to eat.
Famous,
I want to eat. I hear you.
So I think they can do better.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Yeah. If you have the link and you have this platform whereby you are hot now, bro, sis, use it well, because you don't know what the future holds.
Sure. And they see money.
You don't know what the future is. I always tell Bese too. He's my brother. We talk a lot. This dance, like I said something earlier, but you didn't understand me. I don't think we're gonna dance forever. It's impossible. You definitely have a deadline, old. Man. You can't be 40 years old, 50 years old. You can't keep dancing. You might create a platform for yourself, or like you said, agency or something, whereby you'll be the one to provide dancers. You don't need to step on the stage, but you still get good money. You still get good money. Yes, that's
called something. That's something called scalability in business. Yes.
I'm telling my guy, like, bro, we are trending now. This is the time to use it. Don't let anybody fool you or say this and that.
And also learn about financial literacy, guys. I'm a champion for money, because you have to learn to save, because right now you're getting 500 million dirhams. No, tomorrow nothing, because that's the life of an artist. And then you have to know how to balance those things and see what you can do with the money now and invest.
Yeah, it's good to
Sounds
invest.
big, but it's actually very important. Yeah. Okay, one last question. Where do you see yourself? Like, what's your goal as a dancer? Like, where do you see yourself? Like, when you see it, you're like, I got there. I made it.
I put God first in everything I do.
Yeah.
You feel me? Sometimes you might have plans. You might be like, I want to be this, I want to be that. Yeah. But life has its own plans for you, or the universe, or God, which other thing you want to call it. I just want to keep moving forward. I want to make sure when I look back, probably last year, I want to make sure I'm not where I was.
That's beautiful.
That's it. I don't really want to be specific. Like I want to be this. To be honest, when I want to talk about the dancing on stage with Chris Brown, Davido, I should have just hung my boots. Like, okay,
this is it.
To be honest, it's worth it. Like, I'm like,
it is Chris Brown,
bro.
With you, let's not.
I was with him like this. It's
my guy.
Like Alpha. It's funny. You know why? It's funny because people feel like I'm exaggerating or I can't stop posting about it, bro. If you know the feelings.
No, I'm feeling it for you right now. I'm just imagining this. Really,
if you know the feelings, and if you come into my DM, or you know what this video is doing for me right now, bro, don't worry. My mom.
Don't move on.
My mom.
Don't move on.
She's not on social media, but she saw that video. All my village people. I mean, all these things makes me feel cool. Like,
Yeah.
okay, nice. I've been dancing very, very rough my life. You feel me? I had a lot of, even there was a time I went to Azerbaijan, Baku. I just went for like
That's another country.
4 days, and I had my workshop there. It was full, by the way. Shout out to my beautiful student there. It was just 2 days or 1 day.
Oh, now
plan.
you're doing international
Yeah, I did it.
workshops. Okay.
I did it. There were like 30 plus students came up for me, you
Yeah.
know. And after the workshop, like, yo, Mario, I want you to tell us about Chris Brown. They all gathered like, okay, story. Then, like, you know, I was like, I'm very proud of myself.
Yeah, I'm proud of you too,
Thank you.
honestly. I
Thank
really
you.
am, because that's a big deal. That's a
Yeah,
big deal.
right.
I hope you carry that in your pocket of like good
Always.
vibes. And yeah, honestly, yeah. And show it off. And it's very easy for us to want to see you struggle and everything. But then I've learned that about social media. They want you to show them when you're struggling and everything. And when you actually make it, that's like, shut up.
And so?
No.
Exactly. No.
We suffered. I'm going to show you when I make it.
And
So
that's
yeah.
and that's me. I
Yeah.
show off a lot.
Yeah.
Right? Stay
Stay humble, people. Yes.
For me, I want to open a hospital where someone is sick and they have to come and watch dancers and get sick and get well.
You say the most unique things. Best, like how your brain works. I genuinely wanna know.
You puff before you come. Why? What's make you reason that? Jesus. Nice though. Nice, really.
Genuinely, he's been dropping bombs. I actually expected this moment to come from
So
Mario.
you just create that hospital when they are sick.
You just come and watch dancers perform and you get well.
So you are going to have permanent dancers in that hospital.
A big one.
Oh, nice. It's creative.
A big one. Now I don't have to dance. I just have to be there and just be laughing. I'm like, that's my boys. That's my girls.
But you see, let me tell you, as much as we are saying this, like mental health is a serious sickness. People are dying because even if you think about like all the diseases, most of them have their root on mental health, and then they manifest using the body. So
I have a student.
you are smart. No, for really smart, Mario.
I have a student. She's like, I don't feel fine, and I always just want to come to your class. And when I see people happy,
I'm happy.
It's boost my BP.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Blood pressure.
Yeah.
So we have different like types of
something else.
students.
That's beautiful,
Like-
honestly. And I've told you, using my own example. I didn't even think about it until I sat down because I remember that day. So you're doing a good job, and that's really, you're on the journey already. We are, as much as like it's not a hospital, we come to your studio and it's
Exactly.
we're healing.
Can be called an hospital too.
I feel loud. We just got on stage. You hear how people are screaming. It's an extra happiness. It's not because they have been seeing us perform. They have been seeing us on Instagram,
Yeah.
but it's a different
Live.
live
Without energy.
without
that
energy.
vibe.
I think I know your favorite. You shouldn't have favorite students, but there's one of your students who posts you a lot. The white lady. I've seen her grow. Like she couldn't dance, and then
now she's really doing very well.
good.
No
More-
shout out to Anastasia.
She's
Anastasia, she's professional.
Shout out to
She's a
Anastasia.
professional.
Professional.
And even when she never used to like know completely, you could see the joy in the dance. It was not about perfecting
She's always smiling
moves.
and
Always
enjoying
smiling.
herself.
Yeah. So you guys are changing lives, and for that we're giving you flowers as we come to the end of this episode.
Aww.
I got another flower. Yeah.
Aww.
Thank you so
I
much.
see you on flower this year. I said this year's going on flower.
Podcast.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Thank you so much for coming, and thank you for our audience for being here to the very end. I hope you caught something or laughed or decided to take your dancing shoes that you have not worn.
Yeah.
Please go dance or put on some music. Try something, and remember to smile, laugh, and also subscribe while at it. Share and click the like button. This was a beautiful episode. And till next time, this was episode 7. Have a lovely one.